The 1920 Lincoln cent coin holds a special place in the history of America. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's image, in a new era for American currency design. The 1920 issue of this coin, while not rare in the same vein as some of its older or error-stricken counterparts, encapsulates a fascinating period in American history. In 1920, the United States was transitioning from the tumultuous times of World War I into the Roaring Twenties, a decade marked by significant economic growth, cultural developments, and changes in social norms. The Lincoln cent minted during this year reflects the economic conditions of the time, including the post-war recession that briefly hit in 1920 and 1921. This was also a time when the U.S. Mint continued to evolve its minting processes and technologies. The 1920 Lincoln cent was designed by Victor David Brenner, as were all Lincoln cents from 1909 to 1958. The obverse of the coin features a profile bust of Abraham Lincoln, looking to the right, which is an image that has become iconic in American coinage. The words "In God We Trust" appear at the top periphery, with liberty on the left and the date on the right. The reverse side displays the denomination 1 cent, surrounded by wheat ears, which is why the early Lincoln cents are often referred to as wheat pennies. United States of America and e pluribus unum means out of many, one. In 1920, the Lincoln cent was produced at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S. The total production was substantial, with Philadelphia striking over 310 million coins, Denver about 49 million, and San Francisco 46 million. The large mintage numbers generally mean that the 1920 Lincoln cent is not particularly rare, but mint mark and condition can affect a coin's value and collectability. The value of a 1920 Lincoln cent can vary significantly based on its condition and mint mark. Coins in average circulated condition are generally worth only a small premium over face value. However, coins in uncirculated condition can fetch higher prices, particularly those with fewer blemishes and stronger strike details. The 1920D, Denver, and 1920S, San Francisco, cents are more valuable in higher grades than their Philadelphia counterparts, primarily due to the lower mintage numbers and greater typical wear. The condition of the coin is often assessed using a scale that includes grades like fine, very fine, extremely fine, and uncirculated. The Sheldon numerical grading scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, is also used to give a more precise assessment. A 1920 Lincoln cent in a grade of MS-60, mint state, might be worth more than face value, whereas higher grades like MS-65 can command prices in the hundreds of dollars, depending on the market and the coin's rarity. One interesting aspect of the 1920 Lincoln cent is its participation in early 20th century American life. Pennies were widely used at the time for everyday transactions, reflecting the era's economic character and the average American's daily financial transactions. Because pennies were so commonly used, finding them in excellent condition has become more challenging, enhancing interest among collectors. The Lincoln cent's long-standing production makes it a favorite among beginning collectors due to its availability, historical significance, and affordability. Collectors often seek to complete a full set of Lincoln cents by year and mint mark, a task that is challenging but achievable, adding to the allure of collecting these coins. The 1920 Lincoln cent coin in average condition around 30 to 90 cents. However, in a high-grade MS-67 and MS-68 and uncirculated MS+, worth around $120,000.